Howdy, howdy, y'all. Get your trades, buys, and sells ready. It's the NorCal SwapNet coming up soon. Might help if the microphone were unmuted. Take two. Good evening, Frank KG6NLW here, coming to you live for the NorCal SwapNet. We're here every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 0300, or just shy of UTC. Yeah, we're here every week. I will be dropping links, and let's see here. Jason says, no chat, I'm watching on the TV, and if I have phone in hand, I'll never see the video. Fair enough. Okay, good. And hello, Cyber Jason. Good to... Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Muy bien, gracias. Okay, there you go. There's 8th grade Spanish basics for you. Let me drop the links here. If you want more information, see, I already knew. Muy bien, gracias. I'll be dropping links to N6ICW if you want more information on the system. There's the link for that. My Buy Me a Coffee, of course, that's live. My Patreon, a video just dropped this last week. It's going to be dropping here on the YouTube channel tomorrow morning. So go check that out. It's a little teaser. Yep. So I have that dropping. Patreon people get to see the videos first. I have a second one coming out and third one on deck. Let's see here. Play the play that playlist everywhere. Yeah, that one right there. It's in the chat. Play that everywhere. Quas key trace 3 miles away. My brain went dead there. 3 miles to my north. There you go. That's where the library is. And of course, if you aren't on Discord, if you're on Discord and you're not in the server, join the Discord. Lots of fun there. I cannot talk tonight. This is going to be interesting. With that, we have a minute until the NorCal swap starts. So let's switch over here. I have everything ready to rock and roll. Oh, by the way, this little link over here next to my logo, yeah, the one floating around the screen, that's a link to my Patreon. So scan that if you want to go directly to my Patreon. Have fun with that. I have my radio up and ready. We're on 147.195, which is high atop Mount Vaca. If you out there in Cyberland wish to make a listing to this net, yes, you guys in Cyberland can make listings. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. You can make a listing. We welcome them. All this information right here, right above my head. I need name, call sign, location, items for buy, sell, trade, and contact info. Can be phone or email. Buyer always pays shipping unless you arrange otherwise. So, with that, well, my clock says it's 8 p.m. Good evening, one and all. This is Frank Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, and I am your net control and host for the NorCal Swap. Before we get started with edition number 37 of the NorCal Swap, tonight, let's have a special moment of silence for those remembered 24 years ago on this fateful day in New York City on 9/11. And with the end of the moment of silence, this is the Northern California SwapNet. We are here every Thursday on N6ICW Repeater system. For more information, you can visit N6ICW.org. This is a directed net. If you wish to participate legally, please come forward with the suffix of your call sign once I open this net, and we will go forward from there. Once acknowledged, come back with your full name and call sign if I don't recognize you right away. And phonetics are important because we are you know your call sign. Others may know your call sign. We may not know it. So phonetics are very important here. On the YouTube side, I apologize. Things are a little cuckoo tonight. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. A big thank you to Chris, N6ICW, for letting us use this repeater with legal call signs every week for the last 20-some-odd years for the NorCal Swap. If you wish to make a listing, this is how you do it. We'll need your call sign, of course, suffix first phonetically. Wait for me to acknowledge you. Then you can come back with your call sign, full call sign, name, location, items for buy, sell, or trade, and your contact info. Can be phone or email. There are 3 words that will instantly get Net Control's attention. Break or priority are the big ones. If you see something, say something. And if you hear something, say something. Break or priority and your call sign, and we will halt the net until we get whatever it is resolved. If you missed a listing that I had just done, you stepped out to grab a Coke or some water or something, feel free to say info followed by your call sign, and I'll read back or get you whatever information you may need. And last but not least, comment. If you know somebody might be listening, like, hey, Armand, I hope you're doing better. Hope you're listening and enjoying the net tonight. Comment and your call sign, and we'll get you whatever you need there, and you can move that other station off to another repeater or simplex frequency. Now, as far as the big information goes, if you wish to join this directed net, 147.195 with a positive offset and a PL 123 gets you into the main system high atop Mount Vaca. 145.150 in Lake Tahoe with a negative offset and a PL of 123 hertz gets you into the Lake Tahoe input. And last but not least, 146.94 up in the Chico area gets you a minus offset and a PL 123 gets you into the Chico input. With that, this is your host of Net Control, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, for edition number 37 on September 11th, 2025, opening the NorCal Swap Net. Who's going to be number 1 tonight?
KO6 KBS.
KO6 Kilo Bravo Sierra?
That's correct. Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Bravo Sierra.
Oh, good evening to you, Joel. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, sir. First time on this net, and I have something for sale.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Well, as you hopefully just heard, we have a nice little format. I have your name and call sign. I need location and what you have for sale, how much you want to sell it for, and phone and or email for contact information. Thanks, James.
I have a ICOM SM Sierra Mike SM30 desk mic. I know it fits the ICOM 7300. I don't know what other radios it fits. I want $125 for it. And my location, by the way, is South Sacramento. And my phone number is 916-261-5119.
All right. I got that all there, Joel. Thank you. Anything else tonight?
No, that's it for tonight.
Well, thanks for being listing number 1. I'll read it back here. Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Bravo Sierra, Joel in South Sacramento. He has for sale an ICOM Sugar Mic 30. That's the SM30 desk mic. It fits the ICOM 7300 and similar radios to that airplane plug-in mic jack style. He's looking for $125 for it. You can contact Joel 916-261-5119.
That is all correct. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for being number 1 tonight. It's fantastic. Thanks for checking in, Joel. Have a great evening, and stick around and listen. You never know what you're going to hear here on the NorCal Swap. And that's how you do it, folks. That's listing number 1. Or if you just want to check in and say hi, that's absolutely fantastic, too. Yeah, Jason, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't expecting the tone generator idiot in Elk Grove to come up tonight. Ah, who was that? I heard a mic click.
I guess it must be the ghost of Swap Pass. How you doing, Frank? KG6NLW, WB2ZEI. How you doing?
WB2ZEI. Good evening, Armand. I do apologize. I forgot to send you the link to the live stream tonight. I'm doing fantastic. It's been a wonderful week with lots of fun activity, and it's been a whirlwind. I can't believe it's Thursday already. How are you doing? You sound like you're your normal self, and if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're back at home, but I don't think that's the case. How are you tonight, Armand?
Oh, one must be so wise. Yep, still in the same old place, not at the QTH. And just a comment, you might want to swallow that microphone. Your audio's a little soft, or if you can turn up the mic gain, that might be good. Yeah, still here, still fighting a good fight with all these organizations and agencies and whatnot. Still trying to get a proper wheelchair that's not all messed up and all the right stuff. So other than that, everything's about the same. Still trying to get an appointment or talk to the chief of neurosurgery at Kaiser Morris. So what else? I was just outside reading, and Margaret said, you better go inside, if the mosquitoes are coming out, you don't want West Nile. So I said, yeah, I don't need that. So I hope everybody's inside, and it's a beautiful night, or maybe people are out on their screen porches. Anyway, and how you doing, Frank? Still, I'm glad you had a good week. What'd you do?
All right, so I turned the gain up a little bit, and I got a little bit closer to the microphone. The online side might not like it too much, but hopefully I'm better here on ICW. That's the important half. Besides the usual work, I had some fun playing radio. You know, we got some good things going on, and did a couple video reviews and whatnot, and those are going up on the YouTube. So I've been busy. I've been having fun.
Oh yeah, that's 1,000% better. Sounds good. Now you sound good. So that's good. All right, that's good. Just one more question, and I'll let you carry on here, as if you don't always. But what are you reviewing? Any good stuff?
Well, you know, you're actually going to be surprised by it, Armand. I have not touched this particular radio since the first generation came out in 2012, and back then they were heaping piles of you-know-what, and they have changed dramatically. I reviewed a 10-watt handheld, yeah, and it actually produced pretty darn close to 10 watts listed from Baofeng.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard some guys, KG6JAB and some other people talking about, I don't know, a Rad. I don't know if I got the name right. Radtel, and I think that was a 10-watt HT. But the guys were saying that it had 27 meg, 2 meters, and 70 centimeters. But so I don't think we'd be too happy about that. But okay, 10 watts. Well, I hope you know they have a 10 amp hour battery to haul around with it.
You know, actually, the battery is not too bad. It works pretty well and whatnot. So, yeah, it's lots of fun. I've been playing with it for a little bit. And, yes, Radtel, Romeo Alpha Delta Tango Echo Lima, Radtel. They're interesting radios as well. You know, I have one here in the stack of things to get done in my spare time. So we'll see what happens with that one. And the battery's not too bad. But the Quansheng, that you can do CW on. CW on a handheld. Can you imagine, Armand?
Yeah, well, look at the KH1 from Elecraft. That's pretty close to a handheld.
Oh, pretty close. Well, thank you for checking in tonight, Armand. Always great to hear you, and you are sounding so much better, like tenfold better than you have been. And I'm sure others out here, well, while we're at it, is there anyone that wants to say hi to Armand? I will leave some room here for you.
Hey, good evening, Armand. WA6FGI, I've been listening. I hope you're going to get the wheelchair situation squared away and get back to your home.
Yeah, Gary, you know, still fighting a good fight with Kaiser. I need to get seen by Neuro and get him to get the cysts out of my spine or next to it. And after that, if they do that, or try to find what else is wrong if it's not
hey,
that.
Hank, how you doing?
Then recover from that and, you know, eventually,
Josh, I got them all.
But you know how Kaiser is.
I collect them all and I got them all.
Yeah, they can be kind of odd about things. Then all of a sudden you hit the right one and they'll take off like a rocket and they'll get everything done.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that rocket. Alrighty, Gary, good to hear you. I think I heard you was it you that was there the other morning? Tuesday maybe? I don't remember. But I know John JAB was there and they were talking about that Radtel. Good to hear you, Gary. You sound good. Nice and loud and good signal. WA6FGI, WB2ZEI.
All right, Armand. Yeah, there's a review on that Radtel. The guy put it on a small watt meter in a dummy load. It puts out just a little bit under 8 watts. It doesn't put out 10. And it's really got some spurs in some of the bands too. It's just an SR that covers absolutely everything from DC through daylight just about. And it's the higher you go on frequency, the more spurs you're generating.
paint the radio for me. And the guy's bragging about putting out 10 watts on the
I'll bring this down for a second.
frequencies.
No, I have not, but I hear this good.
GMRS is supposed to be right around the 1 watt or less. And you might want to think about if you're operating a radio that's really dirty, like this rad tail has been shown to be, and you're using your ham radio license, you might be jeopardizing it by putting 10 watts to 7 watts out on GMRS rig. So speaking for myself, I don't intend to buy one.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody gets excited about these guys, but you get what you pay for. I'd still rather stick with the big three. They're higher quality and better. No. Okay, thanks, Gary. Take care. I'm gonna turn it back to Frank. So this is not the Armand show. Frank is still in charge. WA6FGI, WB2ZEI. Go ahead, Frank.
Oh, thank you, Armand. Real quick, anyone else want to say hi to Armand? And then I'll go back to NorCal swap stuff.
Just a quick hi there. Howdy, 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 Armand. I hope you're feeling better. You sound a little more chipper tonight and accepting, perhaps. Anyway, lots of luck. Call me sometime if you want to.
Hank, I am in charge of all of this. And then some.
Yeah, I do need to call you, John. If I can stay off the phone with all these turkeys, I'll give you a call tomorrow during the day.
Gobble.
Good to hear you again, John. And Gary, John, don't forget what we say on this net, pet the kitties. We got to get Frank a cat. That's what we got to do. Take care, John. KJ6JD over to KG6NLW, WB2ZEI.
Oh, yes, Armand. All the kitties. Yes, please. Absolutely. No, the family, unfortunately, wouldn't appreciate that. Well, thanks for checking in, Armand, and stick around and listen. I'm sure there'll be others to chime in and will say hello to you in the background, because there's some stragglers every week. Thanks for checking in tonight, Armand.
Yep, now that, I got the Rob's HT, I can listen to the net. Thanks, Frank. Take care. KG6NLW, WB2ZEI with the NorCal swap.
And it is 0318 UTC, and this is Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey with the NorCal swap, as Armand just said. We're looking for check-ins or listing number 2 tonight. Jeez, that was it. That was it, really? Well, I'll fill in some time here. It's about time to do so anyway. We have the West Coast Swap service every Saturday and Sunday on 7240, down on 40 meters. It is 12:30 to 2. Both lists are back on Sunday. So if you list on Saturday, you don't have to come back to relist on Sunday because it'll already be there. If you're not HF capable and wish to list on this, you can email Dennis, KB6LZW at protonmail.com. That's Kilo Bravo 6 Lima Zulu Whiskey at Proton Mail, like protons and neutrons, protonmail.com. And then there is the weekday Ragchew and SwapNet on 7225. It is 11:30 onward, and if you wish to list on there because you're not HF capable, you can email Brian, W6BDW at ARRL.net. That's Whiskey 6 Bravo Delta Whiskey at ARRL.net. With that, this is the NorCal SwapNet, one of the last, if not the last, SwapNets on VHF, UHF, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2 tonight. And Hank, I'm in charge. I'm not large, but I'm in charge. Absolutely. Well, we heard Gary and John check in, so it was good to hear you guys check in. We're looking for other check-ins or listing number 2 on the NorCal SwapNet. Who's going to be it tonight? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. That Frank and Hank show. Yeah, that would be interesting. Well, with nothing being heard, I'll talk about this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday is the Reno Ham Swap. Saturday, September 13th at Cabela's in Reno. It'll be seller setup at 7 a.m., $10 per space, open to the public at 8 a.m. Cabela's opens at 9 a.m. For more information, snars.org and click on Reno Ham Fest or Ham Swap, whichever it says there. That's Sierra Nevada Amateur Radio Society, SNARS.org for the Reno Ham Swap this Saturday. Sometimes it is, Pepe. Bit my tongue there. Sometimes it is, Pepe. Sometimes it is. And this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be it tonight? I'll sit out here and talk to myself on the frequency. I'm trying to give it a... This is the NorCal SwapNet on N6ICW, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Your host, Frank, Kilo Golf 6, November, Lima Whiskey. And we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be it tonight? Josh, no DX here. This is a 2-meter repeater, as you can see by this little window this little window right here. Yeah.
Kilo Mike 6, Quebec Lima Bravo. This is Vincent Pittsburgh saying hello to you, Frank, and good to hear Armand doing okay out there. Just wanted to check in and say hello.
Good evening, Vince. How are you doing tonight? You have anything good to eat? Because I want to. I'm invested now. I want to hear if you had anything good to eat tonight.
Tonight was leftovers pot roast, but it was really, really good. And yeah, that's about it. I was entertained the other night.
Troy. Good to see you.
Up on the mountain. I was working in the yard, so I got to listen to you while I was doing stuff out there. So it was great. And I haven't heard my milkshake friend come on, so I just thought I'd jump in here and say hello.
Well, thanks for dropping by and saying hello. Yeah, Milkshake Friend is currently preoccupied with other important business, so unfortunately he wasn't able to make it out here tonight. But well, you have his number. You can always text him and say hello, but I will pass along the hello as well.
Sounds good, sounds good. Well, I just jump in and say hello. You're doing a great job, and watching you on the YouTube. So keep on doing a good job, and this is KM6QLB, and I'll be on the side here watching you. Yeah, take care.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for checking in tonight. Lot of Sixlanders in the chat tonight, which is interesting. One of them's not even in Sixland anymore. Well, thanks for checking in tonight, Vince, and hope you have a good evening. Pot roast sounds good. Might have that next week for dinner at some point. We'll see. It's been a little too warm out here. Thanks for checking in regardless, Vince. And this is the NorCal SwapNet. We're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be listing number 2 tonight? That's a magical listing. Sorry, guys. Troy, you would need at least 20 to 25 watts. This is over on Mount Vaca, so, you know, and I'm north of you, so I'm struggling with 50 watts. So, yeah, you need a little bit more power than an HT. You might be very scratchy, but readable, you know, but who knows until you try. So, you know, try yagging on an HT and go from there. But I would say, you know, get a base station for it. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be it? Well, while we wait for people to scramble and put those lists together, I'll read off the information about the 3rd Saturday of this month. It is the McBean Park Hamfest. It's the 19th annual Sacramento Valley Hamfest, Saturday, September 20th, so just over a week away. 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., presented by the Western Placer Amateur Radio Club, 65 McBean Park Drive in Lincoln. Bring your own tables, $10 per space, and the spaces are approximately 9 foot by 12 foot. Hamfest info at WPARC, that's Western Placer Amateur Radio Club.us, wpark.aus, and that will get you more information there. Troy, you know the drill. That info right there in the chat, and I can list it. And this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be listing number 2 tonight? Yeah, Troy, just give him.
If I wasn't busy.
Okay. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for listing number 2 tonight. Who's going to be it? NorCal SwapNet, looking for check-ins or listing number 2. We might have a listing from the online side. I'm not sure yet. Well, this is the NorCal SwapNet, hosted on N6ICW. Your host, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, and we try to stick around till 8:45 or so local time, but we'll see what happens tonight. Listing number... Well, Michael, you'll just have to stick around and wait for the redact of it. There's a simple one, but it was something good. Especially if you're an ICOM guy. Oh, don't say dang, Michael. You'll figure it out. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Are we going to find a second listing tonight? Or do you just not have ICOM? Is that it? You don't have ICOM? Well, there's a shy key up there. Who was that?
W6NDA, check-in.
Was that Whiskey 6 November Delta Alpha?
That's correct.
Good evening, Nathaniel, it looks like. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I just heard that you're all running to that here, and I've got myself a bit of a cold, but getting over it. Just figured I'd throw you all a check-in.
Oh, thanks for checking in tonight. This is the NorCal Swap Buy-Sell Trade. We're here every Thursday at 8 p.m. on N6ICW, so feel free to drop on by anytime you want.
Sounds good, thank you. I think you guys have been doing this net for a number of years now, because I remember 10 years ago hearing this net on here, so that's probably, I think, the first or second time I've checked in. Thanks for registering me as a check-in.
Oh, absolutely. This net's been here for 26 years, something like that. And before that, it was on another local machine or something like that. Armand, if he's still listening, would have that information. I've been a ham here for 23 years, and it's been here on ICW for as long as I've been around. So, yeah. By the way, is it Nate or Nathaniel?
I always just went by Nate for the radio because Nathaniel's a very long name for radio, but hey, whatever you remember, whatever's easier for you.
Well, like a good net control op, I write everything down, so that way, you know, when I hear a call sign after a time or two, I go, oh, hey, yeah, that's Nate from Shingle Springs, or, oh, hey, that's Joel from South Sac, or, oh, hey, that's Gary from North Sac, yeah. So we write it all down, even Armand does, so thanks for the clarification there, Nate. Anything else tonight going on for you, and I hope you feel better.
No problem. Thanks. Anytime, man. Yeah, the name's just whatever's easier to write down. It don't bother me none. Yeah, it's the only time I ever got in problems when I've had to sign checks. Use the full name. But anyhow, you guys take care of 73s, and thanks for letting me check in. W6NDA.
Well, thanks for checking in tonight, and you have a fantastic evening. Feel better. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be it tonight? Okay, Michael, yeah, 7,000. I don't know if this will work on a 7,000. It'll definitely work on my 2 radios. Well, this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we are looking for listing number 2 or check-ins. Who's going to be magical listing number 2 tonight? Jeez, Hank, you have things all timed out. Let's hear that. Yeah, about 14 minutes from the time you wrote that. Yeah, that sounds about right, absolutely. Oh, man. Hank, you're good. You're learning this quick.
Alpha 6, Yankee Lima Alpha, just checking in.
KA6YLA. Good evening, Kayla. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing really well. I'm putting my ham shack together. After 10 years at this apartment, I decided, even though I was told that can't put a ham shack here because at any rate, location of antennas, yada, yada, yada. So I'm actually doing it. I have the coax over the carpeting all the way from the deck back to this bedroom. So I'm just setting up the furniture and, of course, make sure that I'm at least on 2 meters. So, great. How are you doing? KA6 Violet.
Wonderful to hear that you're getting back on air. I'm doing great. It's been a fantastic week. The net is always a welcoming into the week. You know, even though it's only Thursday, it's a welcoming into the week, and I absolutely love having it. Well, thanks for checking in tonight, Kayla. I'm glad to hear you're doing well and getting everything set back up, and hope to hear you again next week. KA6YLA, KG6NLW with the NorCal Swap.
Gee, I wonder if her landlord came and found the coax. Hey, Frank, let's see if we can run down the clock. So, Vince said that you were on a mountain. Did you go tilt it on the mountain? What were you doing, POTA, WB2?
No, I wasn't doing any POTA, unfortunately. Vince probably heard me when I was using a remote base, so that's probably what he heard. And it was earlier this week. It was lots of fun.
Oh, were you on HF or VHF?
VHF. I was actually using a remote base nearby here and working VHF up and around Mount Vaca and that area and out through the valley. We'll talk later about it.
Okay, well, maybe that might be a good way to get into the repeater where people won't, squish you.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, we'll talk about it later, Armand. Absolutely. Thanks for dropping back in, and yeah, maybe we'll get Kayla set up with a better situation and get everything going for her. Anyway, this is the NorCal SwapNet, and it's 0337 UTC. We're here for another 8 minutes or so. Who has a listing or wants to check in and say hello? Well, the PTT works. Now let's see if you have a voice behind that PTT. This is the NorCal Swap and your host, KG6NLW. Who's out there tonight? And this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking. And this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 2. Who's going to be it tonight? Geez, did time it out or something? Oh well, whatever. Get that reset there. Computer decided to crash a program, so I had to reboot things. Well, it almost sounds like, and Armand, I know you're listening, so you're going to appreciate this one. It's almost time for the crickets. The crickets are coming, Armand. The crickets are coming.
Yeah, better they should come than the mosquitoes.
Oh, absolutely. The mosquitoes are that high-pitched whining sound in the background, and the crickets are lots of relaxing fun.
Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, well, sounds like nobody's going to come visit, Frank, so why don't you just, if you want, take an early break, just a few minutes before 45.
Well, with your blessing, I think I will do that. Are there any last check-ins or listings for the NorCal Swap? If not, I will read back this one listing we got for SwapNet number 37 of 2025. We're almost to 52 here. Well, hearing nothing, here comes the magic time. I read back the one listing we got tonight. The one listing, Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Bravo Sierra, KO6 KBS, that's Joel in South Sacramento. He has an ICOM SM30. That's the Sugar Mic 30 desk mic. It fits the ICOM 7300 and similar pin-out microphone radios. He's looking for $125 for that. You can reach Joel 916-261-5119. Again, that's Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Bravo Sierra, Joel in South Sac with an ICOM Sierra Sugar Mic 30 desk mic. Looking for $125 for it. 916-261-5119. With that, is there anything else for the NorCal SwapNet?
Kilo Oscar 6, Indy Hotel Juliet with a really quick check-in at the end.
Well, good evening, Larry. KO6IHJ KG6NLW. How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, Larry? KO6IHJ KG6NLW on the NorCal Swap.
Good evening, Frank. Sounds like your hand's handful. I was just remembering some times, 9/11, all that. Time slipped. I wanted to say good evening, everyone. Everybody have a blessed night. 73, be safe out there. KO6ISJ.
Al, thanks for checking in tonight, Larry. And yeah, as we wind down the NorCal SwapNet, let us not forget at the beginning as well, we took a moment of silence for those lost 24 years ago today. With that, this is the NorCal SwapNet, your host, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Clear and closing, SwapNet edition number 37 on September 11th, 2025 at 0343 UTC. Good night, all.
Good night, Frank. Good job. And 9/11, just take silence and for well. WB230I. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Armand. You got stepped on there, but we got most of it. 73. All right. Clear that off. Come back over here. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Another NorCal SwapNet in the books. Unfortunately, for those that are aware, this might mark the closing of a few things going on here based on this SwapNet. We will see what happens in the future coming up. Until next time, video dropping tomorrow at 1 Central, 11 Pacific, and if you scan this little QR code right here, right here, or link down in the description below, go to my Patreon, you get to see the videos before everyone else does, and gonna be a very fun video coming out. One's already out, another one's getting ready to be put up, and one more in the works. Until next time, 73 and put on, y'all. Catch y'all next week.